Hello again, this is Glenn with CAREL, and today what I want to talk to you about is what sensor I'm going to put with my iJW. So you've bought the iJW, you're going back out in the field, and maybe you have some concerns that the sensor you've got out there isn't working or you have a problem with it, okay? You can test that sensor and verify that it's okay, or you can buy a CAREL sensor at your local distributor where you bought the iJW control, okay? We sell two types out there. One type is WH style, which is a food grade approved style, which is NSF approved, and just basically means that this can come in contact with food sources, and you should check and make sure that if this is a requirement that you use that correct sensor for that application. Other than that, you can use the HP style, which is very common in the field, and this one also functions exactly the same as this one. This is just not NSF approved. Now, these are not the only sensors you can use, simply because the iJW can work with what we call PTC and PT1000 sensors. So what's the difference? So NTC is negative temperature coefficient. What that basically means is that if you had your meter on this thing and you change the temperature of this bulb, that your meter goes the opposite direction in ohm reading that you're taking the temperature. If the temperature goes up, the ohm reading goes down, and vice versa. Whereas PTC sensors, they follow the same path. Temperature goes up, resistance goes up, and temperature goes down, resistance goes down. So if you're in the field and you're not sure if what you have is either PTC or NTC, the simplest test you can do is change the temperature of the sensor, and while you're doing that, keep your meter connected and see what happens to your ohm reading. If your ohm reading goes up when the temperature goes up, you have some sort of PTC sensor. If the ohm reading goes down as the temperature goes up, what you have is some sort of NTC sensor. Keep in mind, the iJW does allow for some level of calibration. So if you're off by a few degrees, the beauty of this is you can dial it back in and get it accurate. That's the important thing to note. So this kind of makes the distinction between PTC, PT1000, and NTC sensors. I hope this information has been helpful. Thank you.